And speaking of decorating, when it comes to a great garden center here in the Philadelphia area, Barbara King is the proprietor, the owner, and has wonderful live plants on QVC and a lot of great ways to decorate. And she's here with a set of 2 of these decorative ceramic fish. And these ceramic fish are swimming along. They're beautifully done, and they're actually really, really brightly colored, not in plastic. They are in ceramic. So these are great for outdoors. They're safe for outdoors. You're getting a set of 2 of them. The large one's going to be 15 inches, 14.75 inches. The little guy's going to be big, 8 inches, 8.3. And the colors we're down to 2. One is going to be bright red. It's an orange, red, and yellow. And the other one is going to be our friend, the blue. I will show you that on a little graphic there, and there it is. They're all going to be 3Z payments of $866. Final quantities, clearance priced, normally $48, so $800, $500, $75.90. Here comes Barbara. Barbara, this is the first time I've seen you in 2025. Happy 2025.
I know.
How are you?
Happy 2025 to you. I'm well, thank you. And we are having fun decorating and thinking about spring. We're working on the entrance to the Philadelphia Flower Show with our whole team here. And these fish are something we love talking about, Rick, because it adds personality and a pop of color and artwork to your garden. And these really have personality because we did it in this really high gloss glaze, 2 tones of color from the light blue to the deeper blue. And you can see all the scales. They almost look like they've just jumped out of the water because they're so slick. And then the red, as you said, Rick, more of that poppy orange color or more like a koi fish.
Yeah.
Look at how slick we were able to get the finish on that. And that has the 2 tones of the deep coral to the orange, but we call it red.
Okay, let's create a garden now. Now let's create a landscape and a whole garden. My grandmother, God rest her soul, she had the most beautiful flower garden, I mean, in our town, and she had a babbling brook. Right, she had a little waterfall, babbling brook that she had back in the day. So I'm thinking if there's any kind of water nearby to help create a little bit of fun and whimsy, this would be a way to do it.
It sure is, and it's very easy because it comes with the stake. And if you can see, I do have them at different levels. There I use more than one set to create that school look. And you don't have to use the whole 2 pieces if you want them at different levels. And they anchor in nicely, so you could put them in planters. This is where we had them at our Florida store, and we went to a customer's house and decorated her garden, and they look like they're floating above the bedding plants. It just adds so much fun and interest to maybe like a shade area or out there in the full sun where you don't want to be watering plants all the time, but you want some interest, and this is going to give you interest. In fact, Rick, in front of both of our stores here in Wayne and in Florida, we have them right along the front garden bed because they are such an attention getter. People just stop, they smile, they're like, that is just so cool, that school of fish.
That's just great. So I just want to show the actual stake. So here it goes on the little guy. So here comes the stake. That's coming along with it. All you do is you pop that on, stick that in the ground, and then there it is. So it comes with that stake. By the way, give me a little education on ceramic, on why you chose to do it in ceramic.
Yeah, we just thought that this was going to be a nice texture. It holds up beautifully outside, whether it's in the sun or the shade. We love having the finish. And the ceramic allowed us to do that very high gloss finish. So we mix it in like with our cement pots there. Having different sculpture pieces is really fun, but different finishes and different textures can really add a lot of personality and effortless. Rick, you could put these right into the garden bed in the ground, or you can even spin that off the top and have one of the fish tabletop or laying right in the garden bed. So have fun, and if you do get more than one set of 2, you can really create that movement. It looks like the fish are swimming because the way the tail goes, they go in that kind of swag position. So it looks like they're moving, but they're not. They just give that movement and character to your garden areas. And I love mixing. If you happen to get more than one set, don't be afraid to mix this red and blue because it's that orangey red that looks beautiful with those blues.
Very good. We're going to wrap this up. 800-500-7590. Final quantities now. The red and the blue. M94574. We got more coming up in the big show. Barbara, we'll see you soon.
Great seeing you.